welcome to News Hour, reaching you live from our studio in Lagos, Nigeria. Coming up, Federal Capital Territory Water Board surpasses revenue expectations, achieved 3.1 billion naira in 2023. NNPC remits 4.5 trillion naira to Federation account, assures realistic targets in 2024 budget. Nigeria Football Supporters Club calls for privatization of National League clubs. Xi Jinping affirms Chinese commitment to mutual cooperation on global stage. It's a great delight to have you join us on the News Hour here on Souq News. I am Alfreta Ambe-Bassi. The Federal Capital Territory Water Board has declared a revenue growth, reaching 3.1 billion naira from January to November 2023. During the year-end media briefing in Abuja, Mr. Daniel Souq, the acting managing director, noted that this figure surpassed the 2.5 billion naira generated in the preceding year. He attributed the growth to the board's monthly internally generated revenue, which escalated from around 200 million naira to exceeding 300 million naira. Addressing the challenges of illegal connections or faulty meters, he credited the task force team on revenue drive and illegal connections for uncovering and addressing illicit connections, adding that there is optimism for improved service delivery in 2024 and that the completion of the Greater Abuja Water Works in 2024 would further increase access to water for FCT residents. And away from that, the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has urged banks to enhance the quality of their products and services to boost financial inclusion. This was made known by the CBN Governor Olayemi Cardoso during the release of the 2023 EFINA Access to Finance Survey results in Lagos. Recognizing advancements in Nigeria's financial system, Cardoso stressed the necessity for innovation to meet evolving population needs. He commended financial inclusion stakeholders, but underscored the importance of refining existing products for optimal impact. To achieve the 95% financial inclusion target, Cardoso called for committed efforts from all parties, advocating for dedicated functions or units within organizations. And we move to the aviation sector. In a bid to address travel need this Yuletide season, the chairman of United Nigeria Airline, Professor Obiora Okonkwo, says plans to initiate flights from Kano to Southeast is ongoing. The decision follows a request from the Emir of Kano, Aminu Ado Bayero, during a visit by the company's management to the palace. The Emir praised the move and stating positive economic impacts for Kano. He also confirmed the new development aiming to enhance travel convenience during the festive season. The aviation firm, already servicing Anambra, Enugu and Owerri, expects the Kano addition to stimulate economic growth in both regions. And still in the aviation sector, Caverton Helicopters inaugurated the Leonardo AW109 Level 5 simulator at its Lagos Aviation Training Center. The event was attended by prominent figures such as Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, and they all garnered commendation for Caverton's vision and its contribution to job creation in Nigeria. Specifically, Governor Sanwo-Olu lauded the simulator's significance in preventing capital flight, enhancing local pilot training, and fostering skills development in the aviation sector. Calling for industry support, the governor praised Caverton for prioritizing safety standards. And away from that, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPC, says it has remitted 4.5 trillion naira in revenue to the Federation account as of October this year. While expressing confidence that the projections for crude oil production and price benchmark is the 2024 budget are realistic and achievable, he noted that the oil sector is strategically leveraging indices and parameters for prosperity in the country. During an interactive session with the Senate Cabinet Committee on Finance, NNPC's Group Chief Executive Officer Mele Kyari assured the Petroleum Industry Act reforms have positioned NNPC to be on par with global peers. And now to the educational sector. The federal government has made a decision to exempt universities, polytechnics, colleges of education and monotechnics from using the Integrated Personnel Payment System (IPPIS) for staff salary and allowance payments. The Minister of Education, Tahir Maman, announced that this directive takes immediate effect.
The Vice Chancellor should no longer or have been taken out of that service. So this is a very, very important development for the Vice Chancellor that will allow for efficient management of the universities and tertiary education, generally speaking.
The move comes after prolonged conflicts between workers' union and the government over the implementation of IPPIS, with the Academic Staff Union of Universities developing its own payment platform called the University Transparency and Accountability Solution. This decision, made by the government, aims to address concerns and streamline the payment process for university personnel, potentially leading to peace in the tertiary education sector. We return with more stories after this break. Stay with us.
My name is Olatunji Shoti Miri. I'm a performing artist and television radio presenter and a university lecturer, Unilag. Keep watching Souq News.
Hello everyone, my name is Kenny Black, Africa's finest music comedian, and you're watching Souq News. If you're not watching Souq News, I pity you, but keep watching Souq News.
Hello everyone, my name is Timmy Dakolo, and you're watching Souq News. Stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Wisdom Oluwaseun Okoko, co-founder Orbit Africa Properties. I'm live at Souq News. Guys, keep watching Souq News for everything that concerns business, economy, politics, news. Souq News is your station.
I'm okay.
My name is Raymond Bola Brown.
Hi, my name is Fred Amata, and you are on to Souq News.
If you are watching this channel for the first time, make sure you continue to watch it, because this is Souq News.
Shout out to Souq News. Actually, I don't know. I really enjoyed the little moment I spent with you, and I think with more of this.
Souq News. Here's the Souq News, who had the courage to transcend a locked off camera and actually have a conversation with a human being. It's a pleasure, Souq News. Thank you very much.
It's glad to know you're still with us on News Hour right here on Souq News. I am Alfreda Ambe-Basi. The President General of the Nigeria Football Supporters Club Worldwide, Dr. Rafiu Oladipo, has called on the state government to divest from the National League football and sell the 17 clubs they now owned to interested investors and passionate entrepreneurs. He made this remark at Souq News' flagship program, Early Exchange.
You want to play football? The infrastructures are not there. The modern day infrastructures are not there. How did we discover Segun Odegbami? How did we discover Christian Chukwu, Mwanda Lawal, Rashidi Yekini, Okocha, and the rest? Go back the memory lane. It was because they were playing in their various clubs, Rangers International, ISCC Shooting Stars, and the rest, and the rest, and the rest. But they were coming to National Stadium in Lagos. Surulere, they were coming to play. And when they play, the journalists, including supporters, will make their observations. They will now suggest what we could do to have a balanced team. What is the state of the National Stadium today? What is the state of the Liberty Stadium in Ibadan? Even the one we have just built in Abuja is already, if care is not taken, is already losing the level of how we build it. So those things have got to be done. But again, all these various clubs must have their own field, must have their own hostel or hotels where they train their footballers and let them be doing what other clubs around the world is doing. Do we have that? No. That is why I said 17 clubs being managed by governments, state governments, is not an ideal situation. Give it to the private sector, but not just giving it to them. Let those who are interested, genuinely interested in the development of the game, to plow their money as business people, put their money and recoup their investment with a lot of profits. Unfortunately, that can't be done as it is today. So the infrastructures must be put in place.
He added that football was a lucrative and viable business which should be hurdled by those who had passion, capacity, and can commit to the game. And now to Lagos. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has presented 2.24 trillion naira budget for the 2024 fiscal year, titled Budget of Renewal. The budget, which was presented to the Lagos State House of Assembly, consists of 1.02 trillion naira for recurrent expenditure and 1.22 trillion naira for capital expenditure. The total budget size is 2.246 trillion naira, with revenue of 1.848 trillion naira and a deficit financing of 398.3 billion naira. The governor highlighted allocations for various sectors, including 535 billion naira for economic affairs, 94 billion naira for the environment, and 156 billion naira for health. He also assured residents of better times ahead and mentioned relief measures being worked on with the federal government to cushion the effect of fuel subsidy removal. And in a bid to address the issue of prolonged financial disputes, particularly debt recovery and money demand cases, Enugu State government has launched 10 small claims courts. These courts, which will be overseen by magistrates, will handle disputes involving amounts between 5 million naira and 10 million naira. The Chief Judge, Justice Afojulu Ozoimena, praised Governor Peter Mba for his dedication to ensuring efficient justice administration in the state and stated that this development is a fulfillment of the governor's promises. The Chief Judge also highlighted the importance of resolving contractual disputes swiftly and inexpensively to ensure proper functioning of markets and economies. The court offers a specialized platform for resolving small monetary claims, accessible with or without legal representation. And now we turn to East Africa. Uganda has announced its decision to commence importing petroleum products from Kenya starting in February 2024. This decision is being made regardless of whether or not Uganda obtains a license from its East African neighbor. Instead, the Ugandan government is aiming to replace the existing oil marketing companies with a state-owned Ugandan National Oil Company, which will serve as the sole importer of oil products in the country. However, in order for state-owned Ugandan National Oil Company to effectively enter the import business, it is necessary for the company to obtain a license from the Kenyan government, which has not been granted. Unfortunately, obtaining this license has proven to be a challenge, as it has not yet been granted. The United States Deputy Secretary of State for African Affairs, Molly Fee, says the country is willing to resume cooperation with Niger. However, this resumption of cooperation is contingent on the military regime that took power in a coup on July 26th, committing to a swift and credible transition. She emphasized the need for the military to announce a deadline for a rapid and democratic transition leading to an elected government. In response, the military regime proposes a maximum 3-year transition period with the duration determined through a national dialogue. And in a new development, Somalia is set to receive a significant debt reduction plan worth $4.5 billion from international creditors, as announced by the International Monetary Fund, IMF. This debt relief approved by the IMF and the International Development Association (IDA), will be implemented under the Heavily Indebted Poor Countries Initiative. This debt service reduction involves contributions from various institutions such as the IMF, IDA, African Development Fund, multilateral creditors, and bilateral creditors and agencies. IMF and other institutions involved have recognized Somalia's satisfactory progress towards meeting the necessary requirements for reaching the completion point. Let's take a breather and return with the rest of the news. Stay with us.
I'm okay.
My name is Raymond Bola Brown.
Hi, my name is Fred Amata, and you are on to Souq News.
If you are watching this channel for the first time, make sure you continue to watch it because this is Souq News.
Shout out to Souq News. Actually, I don't know. I really enjoyed the little moment I spent with you, and I think with more of this.
Souq News. Here's the Souq News who had the courage to transcend a locked off camera and actually have a conversation with a human being. It's a pleasure, Souq News. Thank you very much.
My name is Olatunji Shoti. I'm a performing artist and television radio presenter and a university lecturer, Unilag. Keep watching Souq News.
Hello everyone, my name is Kenny Black, Africa's finest music comedian, and you're watching Souq News. If you're not watching Souq News, I pity you, but keep watching Souq News.
Hello everyone, my name is Timidakolo and you're watching Souq News. Stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Wisdom Oluwaseun Okoko, co-founder Orbit Africa Properties. I'm live at Souq News. Guys, keep watching Souq News. For everything that concerns business, economy, politics, news, Souq News is your station.
I'm okay.
My name is Raymond Bola Brown.
Hi, my name is Fred Amata, and you are on to Souq News.
If you are watching this channel for the first time, make sure you continue to watch it because this is Souq News.
Shout out to Souq News. Actually, I don't know. I really enjoyed the little moment I spent with you, and
Thanks for staying with us. And now women have been urged to always believe in themselves and not to feel inferior with their naked counterparts. This advice was given at the 12th edition of the Inspiring Women Series Conference held at Civic Center, Victoria Island, Lagos, with the theme, The Purpose-Driven Women in Leadership. Souq News reporter Adesuaro Mosele completes the report.
Day Inspiring Women series right here at Civic Center, Victoria Island, Lagos. We will be interviewing a number of women to ask them what they thought about this event. Stay with us.
It's good that women can come together and forge a unity because I know for a fact that women are hardworking. The women know how to multitask. They can be mothers, they can be wives, and at the same time, they will be captains of industry. So this is just to tell women that, they should practice more than what they think they are. They have more worth, they might have more value, they are more hardworking than men, and I think the conference is just the validation of that point and to show that they can even do better things and perform even higher.
Being a good leader, you must have, certain great qualities in terms of trust, have a life of purpose, integrity. Those are the great foundation that would help you, be a great and a formidable leader today. Not just a leader, a woman, a leader.
I could connect because many of us black people have the same sort of story, from where you come from, the river, where you have to work, when you were sent to an auntie or an uncle at a very tender age and your parents have to go to the big city to work. It's just a similar story that connecting with Africa. Fortunately now, because we have been so advanced, our children are not going through that anymore. So they have a different narrative to tell in the future.
We all
can do better, we can do more, and that our challenges and circumstances should not, stop us or bar us from moving forward.
This event was themed the purpose-driven women in leadership, and of course the women have learned to be more confident in their own skin even as they take up the role of leadership. At Desua.
And now to the Middle East. The Dubai International Chamber, operating under the Dubai Chambers, has successfully hosted the 2023 Engage Forum. This annual meeting brought together the Chamber's Board of Directors and Advisory Council members to strategize for the upcoming year. The forum aimed to enhance the impact of the Chamber's programs and initiatives by providing a platform for sharing insights and ideas. The discussions during the event focused on strengthening Dubai's business environment, overcoming challenges and capitalizing on opportunities. President and CEO Mohammed Ali Rashid Luta expressed the significance of the forum in achieving their goals of supporting international expansion and attracting foreign direct investments. And away from that, according to reports, the Marine Agency for Wooden Dhows has played a crucial role in facilitating the entry of approximately 11,000 wooden ships carrying over 1.3 metric tons of cargo this year. This achievement reflects the extensive efforts of the ports, customs and free zone cooperation in positioning Dubai as a prominent global maritime commercial center. His Excellency Sultan Hamad bin Sulayem, chairman of the commission, emphasized the agency's contribution to advancing trade and business in Dubai, aligning with the objectives of the Dubai Economic Agenda D33. The Marine Agency for Wooden Dhows streamlined entry and exit processes, reducing procedures from 40 days to just 3. This led to a 10% increase in ships coming to Dubai, solidifying its status as a leading trade hub. And now, European Union leaders faced a hurdle in their efforts to provide financial aid to Ukraine as Hungary, led by Prime Minister Viktor Orban, opposed a €50 billion package at a Brussels summit. While other leaders managed to sidestep Orban's objections and agreed to commence membership talks with Ukraine, the financial support was thwarted. Orban's close ties with Russia influenced his resistance to revising EU budget to allocate critical financial aid to Ukraine, and talks on the financial package were adjourned until January, leaving optimism for a potential resolution. In a recent statement, Chinese President Xi Jinping has expressed China's dedication to fostering mutual cooperation with global partners. The declaration comes in the midst of evolving global dynamics and ongoing international discussions. The president stressed the importance of collaboration and diplomatic dialogue to address shared challenges and promote collective prosperity. As the global community navigates complex geopolitical landscapes, China signals its intent to contribute positively to global initiatives and enhance international relations. While the details of specific initiatives and partnerships were not outlined in the statement, there is strong view that China's ongoing efforts will strengthen diplomatic ties and promote a cooperative approach in addressing global issues. And that wraps it up for us on News Hour. I am Alfreda Amri Basi. Thanks for watching.